This wooden construction is much too heavy. I'm not at all surprised that this thing didn't fly. We used to play catch with this pig's bladder. It's dried and blown up, sturdy and watertight. And I guess it's easier to get into the air than any kind of wood construction. The whole construction has to be extremely light and be able to carry a person. A basket like that would be perfect. The vacuum balls didn't work. Then perhaps the complete opposite. More air. The more the better. With a wind generator under the wings? Perhaps I should pick up my old idea of an airship again. It wouldn't need the complete hull. It doesn't have to be waterproof, just the framework. That'd be much lighter too. Covered in fabric, it would create a large surface for the wind. But how to get it in the air? That's only possible with an accelerating force plus a cliff. So, wheels on the bottom again? I've already noted down this idea. Our workshop cart. We've transported loads of inventions with this. Most recently, it carried the flying machine to the cliffs. The net is still in there. I'll take it. Are those my pliers? They seem to turn up all over the place. Unfortunately, that's all I've got at the moment. There's still a lump of calamine on the anvil. That should be in the mineral cupboard. Fishing rods are made of light and supple wood. The perfect material for wings. Or perhaps a whole airship. That's it. A huge leather bladder full of air, a couple of wings to steer it, and a basket for the pilot. Next, I need to get hold of the construction materials. Supple wood, a whole load of leather, and a large basket. Hopefully, I can find all that quickly. That's a little smelting furnace for smelting metals in an airtight space. Let's see. Yes, there are still some embers in there. It should be able to withstand a fair amount of heat. A pinch of calamine. Take a couple of copper coins. Uncle Tabbit sent this letter a couple of weeks ago.
My dear Ramon, my trip to North Africa was successful, and I shall shortly be back in our wonderful Barcelona. I found an extremely interesting artifact there. It would appear to be only part of a larger piece, but I think you will find it very precious nonetheless. When I'm back in town, you can come and pick it up from my shop whenever you like. Farewell. Uncle Tabbit, Valencia, 7th of April, 1514.
One of Ramon's Egyptian artifacts. A cross with a loop, or a cog. One would normally expect an inventor to note down ideas for inventions. But my brother is a little bit different.
The Ankh, crux ansata in Latin, Egyptian symbol for life and also immortality. The uraeus, more or less, means the rearing one, a rearing cobra that Egyptian gods often wear on their foreheads. The uraeus spits fire or poison and punishes those who do not obey the god. It's often associated with a goddess who is supposed to have the head of a lion.
That's a bowl of wood tar. Ramon sticks his old stones together with it. A leather hose. We only recently had it made. The last one burnt to a cinder on the forge. There's my dear brother. As always, his thoughts are of a secret Egyptian city from whence all the things that he works on day in and day out perhaps, or perhaps do not come. Ramon? Are you dreaming of utopia again?
I'm searching for it, yes. One day you'll be thankful for this.
For what? That you spent precious working time cleaning artifacts?
That I never lost sight of our goal.
Which goal?
I don't quite know exactly. That's why I'm searching for it.
What do you think about the idea of constructing a huge bladder and then pumping it full of air? Of course, the material would have to be extremely thin and supple. We could attach a rope ladder or a basket in which one could sit. I mean, in which you could sit. I'll have to watch it all from the ground, of course. If we push you over the cliff and the wind blows strongly, then it's sure to stay in the air for a while, don't you think?
If we hang this magic amulet on it, then it's sure to work.
I'll be off then. A lathe. You can bore holes in wood with it. It's powered by a foot pedal. Uncle Tabbit sent this letter a couple of weeks ago.
My dear Ramon, I found an extremely interesting artifact there. It would appear to be only part of a larger piece, but I think you will find it very precious nonetheless. When I'm back in town, you can come and pick it up from my shop whenever you like. Farewell. Uncle Tabbit, Valencia, 7th of April, 1514.
A lathe. You can bore holes in wood with it. It's powered by a foot pedal. Good idea. I can bore a hole in the lid with that, through which the water can then be forced.
Theodore? If you're going out, then pop in at Tabbit's place. He's supposed to get back from Africa today, and I'm sure he's brought me something again.
You mean some old mouldy tree root in the shape of an antique vase?
That, or a precious artifact. Thank you, my brother.